Come on, relax your mind. Kick back and just unwind. Don't let this moment overcome you, cause you need this vibe. Music, it takes me there. Places where I don't care. I'm overflowing in this motion, you can't help but stare. Flowing like up and down, spinning around and round. Back up and touch the ground I'm making, but I can't sit down. Moving from side to side, feel good cause I'm alive. Don't you feel jealous, just get up and help me feel this vibe.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your main man, Mr. Council, back with another one. Saturday motivation, you know how we do. I chose Saturday because Saturday is the day that's uniquely their own. Most people working 9 to 5, so by the time they get to Saturday, they feel it's necessary to take their foot off the gas. Well, most artists, creatives, business minds know that Saturday is the day to put your foot on the gas and handle your business. What we doing? It's another beautiful Saturday, another great day to be alive, to be well. It's a privilege and an honor to be able to come to you guys every week. This is officially the 1-year anniversary of my Saturday motivation videos on YouTube. I'm so excited for year 2. It's time to really try to take my gift to another level this year. It's all about elevation, not stagnation. We have to understand that we have to continue to progress if we want to get to the places where we want to go. And it's nothing but hard work that's going to get us there. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today. Let me cut this air off. You might be down, but you're not out. You might be down, but you're not out. And when I say that, I've been running into a lot of people that go through struggles in life. I'm one of them. But the difference between people who progress and the people who stay in the same place is their own work ethic and will. It's so many people that like to fall on the crutch of complaining and blaming the world for their problems. And it's almost like I'm allergic to people like that at this point in my life, because I know what I've been through. I know what I've done to get to where I am. And not a step of it has been easy. Anything that I've achieved or acquired in my life, I've had to fight and claw and scratch for everything. Nothing came to me easy. School never came to me easy. Life never came to me easy. I always had to deal with struggles, and I'm not trying to say that to make it seem like I'm in a more desolate place than anyone else, but that's just been my journey. So when I run into somebody who has nothing but excuses about why they aren't where they are, it really bothers me, because I know what it's like to be down. I know what it's like to be down. I've gone through so many struggles in my life. I thought down was where I belonged. I felt like no matter what I was going to do, nothing was going to change for me, because no matter what amount of work that I put into something, I never got what I thought I deserved. Not from the amount of work that I would put in. And so I understand more than most what it's like to be down. But just because you're in a place where you're down, it does not mean that you're out. But see, the difference is the amount of work that you're willing to put in to get up. That's the difference between everybody that's walking around, the people that are successful and the people that are still struggling. Because those people that are still successful, a lot of times we just see their success and we think that that's what it is. Like they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, or things just came easy to them. Now, some people, things might come easy to. That might be true for somebody, but that's definitely not most people. Most people have to struggle to get to where they need to be. But we just don't see the struggle, so we can't really relate. We just see their success and we think this person had it easy. This person was gifted. God must love this person more than me, because I always have to struggle for everything, when you have no idea what that person put in to get to where they are. You just see the success. And a lot of that is jealousy, because we can't imagine that somebody put the amount of work that they put in to get there. And see, that's the difference. See, some people just don't want to put in the work. They want to complain. That's their default button. They want to complain. They don't feel good unless they're complaining and blaming somebody else for their downfalls. I had to take a step back a long time ago and take complete responsibility for anything that I was doing. Where I am in life is completely my fault, no matter what I've gone through. And I deeply understand that. And I know it's going to take a Herculean effort for me to get to where I'm trying to go. But I decided a long time ago that I am willing to do the work. And you're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's just the place where I am. That's where I've come to in life. Excuse me. I've come to a point where it's not a choice anymore. I've made the choice that I'm going to make it. I've made the choice that I have a purpose and I have a mission in life, and I'm going to do everything in my power to carry it out. No longer will I make excuses. No longer will I blame the world for anything that happens to me. Because I can't blame the world for what happens to me. I can blame myself for how I respond to what happens to me. That's what it's about. See, all of this is a series of tests. And if you keep responding to your problems the same way, God is going to keep you in the same place, because he can't use you like that. Because you are proving that you are not maturing. You're proving that you're not doing everything that you can to get better, to be a better you. This is not judgment. Because I've been there personally. So I'm not judging anybody. I'm not better than anyone. But I do work harder than most people, especially most people around me. So when somebody has a bag full of excuses about why they aren't where they are, and just always just have blaming somebody else for their struggles, and almost in a sense giving up, I can't be around you, because you're going to drag me down to that place with you. And like they say, misery loves company. But I can't live in that kind of a place. I can't dwell in that kind of an area. Because you are what you attract. And if you keep people around you that don't want nothing better for themselves and aren't willing to do the work, man, it's not easy. Nothing about what I do is easy. But I'm still willing to do it. I made the decision that I'm willing to do it. You have to decide for yourself. See, most people know their struggles. They know their situation. They know exactly how to get out of it. That's the big thing. But most people don't want to put the effort in to get out of their lowly circumstances. And that's just the difference between people. So when you see somebody that's successful, that's somebody who's earned their stripes, somebody who's put in the work. And you should look up to that person and admire them and try to learn something from them, instead of trying to tear them down by trying to make it seem like their path was easier than yours, when you have no idea about their footsteps. You have no idea about the struggle that that person went through to do what they're doing. And if somebody did take a shortcut to get to where they are, then all of that will be revealed in time. But as long as you keep your focus there, then you'll never do anything to get yourself out of your circumstances. Focus on you and your problems, your issues, and how to get out of them. And once you discover that, you have to be willing to do everything that you can to get out of it, or just dwell in it. But that's on you at the end of the day. Where you end up in life is totally on you. You don't determine where you start in the race, but you better understand that you have everything to do with how you finish. It's all on you. So stop making excuses today. I had to look at myself and stop making excuses. That's why my fraternity, when they taught me that excuses quote that I say, excuses are the tools of the incompetent, built on the foundation of nothing. Those who specialize in them are nothing. Therefore, they're nothing but an excuse. That changed my life. I will never forget that. I teach my students that every year. So many of them come back to me reciting that quote because it's a part of their life. Stop making excuses for where you are just because you are down. And as long as you have breath in your body, you are not out. You have to understand that. And it is going to be a struggle for you to get out of your circumstance. I recognize that. But that does not mean that you do not have the power to do it. You just need the will. And you need to find the energy. I don't care where you have to get it. I don't have to, if you get your inspiration from others, from yourself, buy it. I don't know. But you got to be willing to get up every day and say, I'm going to try. And that's all you have to do is try. Because once you show God you're trying, he's going to give you a leg up. He's going to help you. And see, most people don't even recognize when God is blessing them because they're so busy caught up in complaining and making excuses for why where they are. They can't even see what God is doing in their life right now. God is protecting you from things that you have no idea that are trying to hurt you, but you are still here. You still have breath in your body. You still have opportunity to be great. You just have to decide that you want to. And if you don't, that's on you. I want to be great. I'm going to be great. I know that I'm great. And can't nobody tell me any different. I was showing my brother one of my songs, one of my new songs the other day, man. I showed one of my riders, and he just had to stop for a minute. He was like, listen, man, keep going. No matter what anybody says, keep going, man. You're gifted. And that's God letting me know. That was God speaking through that young man that got in my car yesterday. And I have sense enough to recognize that. Do you have sense enough to recognize God is putting something in your life to encourage you, to push you forward? But are you ignoring it? Are you blocking it? Because most people want to be lazy because being lazy is easier. It's more hurtful in the end, but in the present, being lazy is easy. And see, if you can afford to be lazy, that's even worse. Because see, some people's laziness is going to get them to be homeless, out in the street somewhere begging for food. See, some people have the luxury to be lazy. Because they have a roof over their head and because they still have something to eat and somebody might be paying for them, they have the luxury to be lazy. I don't want that luxury. And I don't want those kind of people around me. I don't care who they are. Friends, family, it does not matter. I am allergic to you if you are lazy. If you are not willing to do everything in your power to get what you need in life, I am allergic to you. I am not better than you. I just can't be around you. And I wouldn't want to come around you if I was that way. So understand, just because you are down does not mean that you are out. It is just time for you to put the work in that you need to do to be successful in whatever you are supposed to be successful in. Understand, God will help you, but you have to help yourself first. And if you are not willing to do something for you, then why are you even here? What is your purpose for being here? So understand, if you have the luxury to be lazy, that's a blessing in itself. Because somebody out there right now has nothing. And if they had an opportunity, they would do everything they could to change. And it's some people out here that have opportunities and are still willing to do nothing to be better. I don't understand that. I can't be there. I don't know what that is like. A long time ago, God put something inside of me, and I didn't know what it was. But now I know. And I have to thank him for the family that I have, the foundation that they gave me, the friends that he put in my life, the experiences that taught me better. That's all him. It was just my job to recognize his power working through and in me. See, God's going to put you through some hard times because he's going to prepare you for what's coming up down the road. And if you can't take it as that and it's just him not picking on you, then you'll never see what he's really trying to do for you. You'll always continue to blame people for your problems and your situations. Well, let me tell you something. Your problems and your situations were brought upon by you. So stop making excuses and be better. Get up off the couch and try. Muster up whatever ounce of energy that you can to focus on what it is that your purpose is. Because what we have to understand is the hardest part is just discovering our purpose. Because once you do that, that was a gift that God gave you. Now all you got to do is just practice. That's the easy part. Because he already made you good at it. You're not just trying to be good at something. You were born good at something. Every one of us was born good at something. Maybe not great, but you were born good at something. And if you keep doing that something, greatness is around the corner. I'm good at making music. I'm great now. No. I'm great now. I started off good singing in church. I started off good singing in school. I threw away my gift and lost it and had to work twice as hard to get it back. But I was born good. I had to work to be great. Now, I might not be great in the eyes of the world yet, but that's not my meter of judgment. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm great at. And so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm great at, and I'm going to get to where I need to be. It's that simple. Now, how long it's going to take, I don't know, because it's not about my plan. It's not about my plan. It's about what God wants to do through me. See, I've sacrificed myself to be used as a vessel. See, I'm not here like other people. I'm not going to sell you no courses on what you need to be doing. I'm not going to try to fool you. I'm telling you the simple truth. You were born good at something. Figure out what that something is. Keep doing that something, and eventually you'll be great. That's the formula. That's it. But the hardest part is discovering your purpose, what you're good at. Somebody else might need to tell you. That's why we have teachers. That's why we have preachers and pastors. That's why we have leaders in our lives, because sometimes we can't even see the goodness in ourselves. Sometimes we're so broken. Sometimes we're so broken individually that we can't even see any good in ourselves. And that's a sad place to be. And that might not be your fault. But what you do about it is. So if I can motivate you today, just because you are down does not mean that you are out. But are you willing to do the work to get out of your lowly circumstances? Because God is there. He's not going to make it easy. You're going to have to claw and scratch and fight for everything, but you have the opportunity to, and that's why you should feel blessed and thankful and be filled with gratitude just because you have the opportunity to be great. I'm more thankful for that than anything. And that's what wakes me up every day. And that's what keeps me coming back every Saturday. That's what keeps me making music, just for the opportunity to be great. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm documenting it because I'm not documenting my walk necessarily of what I'm doing. I'm documenting what he's doing through me. And what he's done so far has been amazing. And I'm excited for the future. So please, this day, recognize if you are down, understand that you are not out, but it is going to take you to get yourself out of the circumstance that you're in to be better. Which, motivating minds and changing lives over here. Every Saturday, I'm more excited about this. I really am. Every week, I really am. I just want to thank those people for continuing to listen. Please hit that like button. I know a lot of people probably checked out by now. I see my numbers. I'm trying to get people to understand and learn. But see, this is for the long haul. I'm doing this for the long haul. So I'm not worried about anything in the present. Because I know this is helping somebody, number one. I know this is changing somebody's life, number two. And I know it's helping me, number three. So that's all I need to have motivation to keep going and let God take care of the rest. I'm going to put the link to my album in the description. I'm also going to continue to push my songs. I want y'all to understand, listen, these new songs I got on this Better Man Chronicles 2 album, man, it's going up another level every time. And please understand, you have to believe in yourself and believe in your gift, because nobody will believe in you but you, as much as you do. Not as much as you do, especially once you recognize what you're good at. Understand I love you guys, and I thank you. Let me just stop running my mouth. I appreciate every one of you for listening. Hit that like button, subscribe button, attach that notification bell so you know when I drop a new video. That's my time, y'all. Peace to all my people in the struggle.
The sun came up, I'm waking up, freshen up for my day. I felt like something might be nothing, touched my soul this day. Took off riding, felt like vibing to some Marvin Gaye. Somehow excited, can't describe it, how I felt that day. But now that nothing became something, cause she walked my way. My eyes got bigger cause her figure let me know no games. The way her motion got me open, man, I can't explain. Am I supposed to cold approach you or just play it safe? She drives me crazy, oh that lady, she's got what I want. Mine said, baby, boy, you crazy if you don't pull up. No time for maybe, cause then maybe she's not what you want.